Hello.
Hello, what's up, man? What are you doing?
I'm working on the radio. What's going on?
Hey, not much, man. Remember me? This is Rakish. We talked not too long ago, man. You been okay, man?
Who are you now?
Rakesh, man, remember you? You're the guy giving me all the good advising on the radios, how it should work and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so what's going on?
Well, I was actually talking to a couple peoples, and they're telling me you're a very smart guy. You're the best, almost the best one in business, and they were telling me.
No, you know what I was told in October? I worked for a couple, and they said they heard that I was the best in the country.
Oh, the best in the country?
Yeah, that's what I was striving to be, and I finally heard it in early October. They said they was talking about me saying I was the best in the country.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody in love with you, man. Everybody said this, man. You listen to this, man. He's the best guy there is. Nobody can touch him when it comes to the knowledge of the radios and everything else. They say you are the god of radio, man.
Well, what it is I get them up as high as they go, and I do the antenna systems right. Now, I'm not the best radio fixer in the country. I know who that is, and he's a warranty station for somewhere, and he's got about another year to work, and he's quitting. And I'm going to try to learn from him. But
what's his name?
Well, you can't go to him because he
Right,
only works for dealers.
Maybe I heard from him. Maybe I heard from him already. What they call him?
No. He hasn't worked for drivers in a few years. He used to work at an interchange, and he only works for dealers now out of his house. He don't work at an interchange anymore.
Well, listen here, brother. Let me tell you something. I called this one Sibber shop the other night, okay? Because I was trying to find your number. I couldn't find it till I started talking to a couple drivers on the trucker forum, and they finally got me your number. This guy was trying to tell me that he can get me a Galaxia 55 HP radio with one pill pushing 4 pills, and then that kicker pushing the 16 pills, and I was going to get 4,000 peacock watts.
Now, listen, a Galaxy 55 is a truck rider radio. It's not a linear.
No. He was trying to sell me the radio. The radio that's going to be in my truck is a Galaxia 55, okay? And then he said...
No, listen, the Galaxy 55s, the old ones didn't have echo in them. I don't know about the new ones. But that's only... I sell a better version of the same thing for $295.
Right.
So there's no pills in that radio. None.
Why are you saying it's the best radio that's out there, man?
Well, because he's a bozo, that's why. Because it's not the best radio out there. See, the new Galaxy 55 puts out less than the old Galaxy 55.
How much you put out?
The new one puts out more. The new one puts out more. I never sold a 55 because they didn't have echo in them. So what I'm saying is a Galaxy 55, the new one, is only going to put out around what my General Lee puts out. Same thing.
Yeah, he was telling me the Galaxia 55 is going to do 50 watts. And
no, it does. It don't do 50 watts. It don't. So the guys giving you phony readings from a phony meter. So anyway, when you want one of those radios that does the same power or more than the new 55, I'll get you one for $295. And then you'll have
I'm going to talk about what you're going to get me, but let me tell you what the cocksucker was trying to tell me. He says, I'm going to sell you a Galaxia 55 HP. Now listen to me what he was telling me. This is what he said to me. 55 HP, the price for that radio, he wants $440, okay? Then,
no, that's a ripoff. That's a ripoff.
Okay.
For $450, I can get you a radio that'll do 100 watts.
Okay, I understand, but
wait a minute, 125 watts it'll do.
Okay, right. Let me tell you what he was telling. Listen to the whole thing. What I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna shit your pants when you hear this. Okay, so the radio he wanted $440. Okay. Then he said he's going to send me a good microphone, the RK56, one of the best 6 versions for $100. Okay?
Well, why $100 when you can get it cheaper anywhere else than $100?
Well, that's what he was telling me. Now, we're going to go to the next thing. He said he's going to send me a one push and 4 kicker for $850.
That's a ripoff.
Right, and then he said he's gonna send me one of his used antennas from his truck because it is a competition styling antenna, $120. And then he said he's gonna sell me a 16 pill for $2,000. Some kind of a Dave made is gonna do the whole system is gonna do 4,000 watts. Then he said he's gonna charge me $823 for the wiring harness, you know, for the power connection for the radio. And then it's gonna take $600 for 3 guys to go in the installation in my truck. So, and then he's gonna sell me like some kind of bird meter for the whole system, everything concluding $7,000, man.
Yeah, but see, when you run that big power, you need to have more than one alternator. Does that include the alternator?
But I told him I bought the SA55 for the fire trucks. It's a 400 amp alternator. I paid $3,000 because I was getting ready to go for big system, and he said no problem. You know, he goes, you're gonna pay me about $7,000. Your thing is gonna swing 4,000 watts. You're gonna be the king of the road. Nobody gonna touch you. And what do you say to that stuff, man? You think it's good or no?
No, that's a ripoff. See, the people that are running in big power, they're running 10 to 40,000 watts. So for how many watts did he say he'd get you?
Yeah, 4,000 watts, man. Pickup
yeah,
watts.
Well, stay away from that guy. He's a bozo.
All right, and you know what's funny about it, man? I'm sitting here and I'm scratching my head, and he was telling me I'm gonna swing like 4,000 pickup watts. You know, I'm gonna do swinging like crazy, man. He said also that.
Well, don't matter what you're swinging. Don't matter what you're swinging. So what's the dead key gonna be? That's what you're asking.
The dead key, he said, is gonna be around 800 bird watts.
800 watts. Now, that's a big ripoff, man. He's ripping you off big time.
So you say he's just trying to pull a shit one on me, mother yucker, man. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, you don't need all that stuff. You don't need all that power.
I remember you were telling me the swing is not for you were saying something about the swing. Remember when you telling me you?
Yeah, the swing is just modulation. You don't measure modulation on a power meter. See, they're measuring AM modulation on a sideband meter, and they're deceiving you. That's what they're doing. Did I improve your antenna system or no?
Yes, you did, man.
Okay, so you noticed a big difference. So
yes,
what I'm saying is,
you're right.
If you wanted to go to bigger power, I could get you a linear, and you'll do around 100 watts or so, and you'll have big power. And depending on your tractor, I can maybe get you a better antenna. Maybe I can't. Maybe you got the best. So what I'm saying is,
could you get the Monkey Made 75,000 watts one?
No, Monkey Made is an antenna. It's made for people running over 1,000 watts.
Right. So
you don't have over 1,000.
But if I go, they say to me, you know how this work? He goes, if you buy a radio, they got, let's say, 400 channels, okay? Times, let's say your radio's doing 100.
No, listen. The radio should only be $295 or less. That's what the radio should be.
No power, no price. This is what he was telling me, like, what I was listening is, your radio have 400 channels times 4,000 watts. So when you swing 400 times 4,000 watts, you're going to need 75,000 watt Monkey Made antenna.
No, that's a bunch of nonsense. The antenna would take a certain amount of power. They take 1,000 watts or more.
Okay.
But they don't give me no 75,000 watts. This guy, all the stuff he's saying is a lie. He's a bozo.
How about his $200 full built tune? He said he's got the $200 worth of tune inside the radio. It's called a full built tuning for $200.
Well, I did basically got you more power for $40. So why would you want to pay $200 for a bunch of parts you don't need?
I don't want to. He's trying to get me to pay $200 for his full built tune. He's saying it's the best tune in the country.
Don't give him nothing. It's a ripoff.
It's a ripoff.
There's nothing you can do more to that radio than what I did to it. These people selling all this stuff to put different parts in it. It's a big ripoff. Yeah.
Mother yucker. I don't know what these cocksuckers are trying to go. $7,000. Can you believe? $7,000, man, and you're gonna talk 400 pickup watts, man. Jesus
They're
Christ.
trying to get a trip to Europe. They want to go to Europe with all that money.
Oh,
That's
they
what
want to go to
do.
Europe? Or maybe I can send them to see 72 Virgins, the cocksuckers over there, man. I tell you what, man. Bunch of fucking idiots, man. $7,000. I was holding to my door and my steering wheel. I was about to fall outside the truck when he said $7,000, man. $823 of wiring, man, for to go from battery to the amplifier, man.
Oh, your truck mechanic would charge less than that. All you got to do is they put in another alternator. So they just got to wire it up. They shouldn't charge $800 to do that.
No. That's just for the wiring. Wiring is $823, and then he wants to charge you $600 for installation. This guy he's like on some kind of a special kind of stupid.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, they're big kind of drugs. And they run into dummies that'll pay them that too, you know. So what you do is you put on your trucker page that I can get people more money, more range for less money than what these people are charging their cops money for, you know. It's ridiculous.
What would you tell him if you were to listen to him trying to sell you this shit? What would you tell him?
I would blast them on every point. I would just say, you know, first thing, your radio ain't going to do that kind of power. And, you know, the guy's just a scam artist. He's just trying to do everything he can to get the most money possible out of you. That's what he's doing.
I mean, they're trying to promote. They're saying that they're based on the church ministry. You know, kind of like saying, you know, they're very.
Wait a minute. What church is it? The Church of Satan?
I don't know, man. That's what they're proclaiming. They're doing, you know, business on the basis of ministry of church. You know, like they're very religious people. They're not trying to screw drivers out. But
no. Ask them if they go to the Church of Satan, because only Satan's people would charge that kind of money. That's what you tell them.
When I tell them, you know, I go, okay, I want you to put music in my radio, you know, like they go to like da 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 da. He go, yeah, no problem, I can do it. He wants to put some kind of a cat inside, you know, the copycat or something. He can do it.
Yeah, how much?
I don't know. He's trying to tell me maybe he has to say, you know, about it. But I think they say about $50 to put music inside radio, you know.
Yeah, well, I charge $50 for the piece and putting it in for a thing in the radio for a toy. That's what it is. It's a toy.
What they call this? This I heard one driver go is when he key up, he go da 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 da. I don't know which one is, but it's very nice, you know, like very nice music.
Man. Oh yeah, no, they got hundreds of them things out there, man.
Oh, yeah?
Hundreds of them.
Oh
yeah.
Man. But this guy,
yeah.
This guy, man, he tried to tell me, you know, he only got 2 more boxes left, you know. He was trying to tell me that this is the only 2 boxes
yeah,
left.
Well, that's a lie, too. That's a lie. Well, where's he out of, anyway?
I can't tell you, man. I don't remember. I think he's got to be somewhere in Georgia over there, you know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Some kind of a wolfman. You know wolfman?
I don't think I've heard of him. I don't know.
I don't know, man. This guy is very, very, very smoking some good shit, man. I'm telling you, man. This is.
Well, that's right. That's why next time you go there, you need to ask him what church does he go to, and say, oh, you mean you go to the Church of Satan? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know, man. The chip swings, man. The chip swings and the full built tunes, you know, the chip swings.
No. There's no such thing as a chip swing. That's a lie. Swing kits are modulation kits.
Right.
There is none with a chip in it. It's a lie. He's lying.
So when I ask him, you know, how I go, you know, when I go audio, I got brownies, it's gonna be loud and proud. He go, yeah, he said, you're gonna squash every mud duck, you know. But I look on the internet, a mud duck. The translation for mud duck is an ugly woman. Why they say mud ducks, man? Why do they say you sound like a mud duck, man? But it's an ugly woman.
No. Mud duck is not an ugly woman. What a mud duck is it means that you basically your signal is so bad that you're in the mud. You're like a duck in the mud. You're not going nowhere. That's what mud duck means.
Okay,
It has nothing to do with women.
But I was going to
that's
Google, I was going to Google, I check it out. I see, I go, I say, Mother Yaker, I will hit you so hard, Google, Yahoo, Bing, AOL. Nobody gonna look at that shit head of yours. But then I realized, it's somebody always say, when you sound like shit, then they say you're like a mud duck, when you're not getting out.
No, it's not sounding bad. Mud duck has been around for years and years and years and years. And in fact, it's been around for probably 30 years or more. What mud duck is that you're getting out so lousy, you're like a duck in the mud. You can't get out. That's what it means. You're not going far. It doesn't mean you sound lousy. It means your range is very low. That's what a mud duck is.
When you're tuning your radio, are you tuning with the television set and some other equipment, or do you just tune by the meter?
No, I just do it by my meter because that adjustment in there for the television set, you don't touch that. So you don't need to touch it. It's already set.
Right. But I see some guys when you walk in the... Hold on, my cat is barking. Hey! Shut up when I'm talking to you, cocksucker. Hey! Cocksucker, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to speak to gentlemen. This cat, man, get away. Crazy mother yachter, man. I tell you what, he wants to barking at some kind of I don't even know what he is.
A lizard. He wants to bite a lizard nose. Let him bite that lizard nose.
Lizard. It's all cocksuckers by $1 for the inch, man. That's what they're trying to get over here. No more women out here, man. I'm telling you. But anyways, these guys, they have the TVs. I see they're looking in the TV or something, and then they go the little TVs, and then they have the some kind of equipment making a noise, like. That's why I don't understand what they're trying to do. They try to pull a funny or something.
Yeah, well, see, the radio is set from the factory so you don't come over the TV as much. That's already set. They don't have to touch that adjustment. It's already set.
No. I understand what you're saying, but these guys I see in the CB shops, man, they got TVs, like small TVs, and then they hook up a radio to that, and then they're looking at something flying
No, that's not a TV.
What is that?
That's an oscilloscope, and it just shows the modulation. That's
right,
all.
the Scorpio. Okay, so you tuning by the Scorpio or no?
No, you don't need to tune it by the scope, because what I do is I get the loudness as high as it'll go, and the power as high as it'll go, and you don't need an oscilloscope. I just look at the modulation meter, and it tells me the same thing.
Because I was about to go to purchase one, so put in my truck, so I'm looking at the same thing with them.
No, you don't need those oscilloscopes are for people like me that work on radios that use them to fix radios. They shouldn't be selling it. You're not trying to sell them things to truck drivers? You gotta be kidding me.
No, nobody tried to sell. I say just maybe I figure, maybe I need to buy one, just put inside my truck. So
No. You don't need to buy one. No.
I was gonna go and spend a lot of money, buy one of those things and put the TV inside. Maybe I wanted to see if it's in color, maybe I can watch a TV show, but it's not TV. I asked the guy, I said, what you doing with it, watching TV while you're working? He goes, this not TV, man. He goes, this for the radio repair work. I go, you liar, cocksucker, when I see you watching TV right there. Then he showed me, and then when I look, it looked like some kind of smoke inside going back and forth. I go, no, that's no good, man. That's no good TV.
Yeah, it measures waves. It measures the signal, so you can look at the signal. So it's just showing you modulation if he whistles into it.
Oh,
so you don't need any of that stuff, man.
But I was for 1 second I was confused. I thought maybe this is for, this was for the.
No.
What they call it, the chip swings, make sure the chip swings are good, the pickup watts are getting out. No. No, the radio by itself will do 100% loudness. If it does more than that, it's not going to sound good. Now, what that is going to show is that they're way overmodulated. It's going to show them to turn it down. But see, they're not going to tell you that, Right.
So that's the whole thing.
Oh,
I'll have to tell you a story about what happened to me back in '77 when I worked for a CB company in Nebraska. what they were saying back then is they were bringing over engineers from Japan to work on radios.
Right.
And these guys were so smart. They only needed one piece of equipment, 1 meter. That's all they needed to fix a radio was 1 meter.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, those guys were the smartest there is because they worked for the company from Japan, and they were fixing radios with 1 meter. So the less meters that you have, the smarter you are. So if they have all this equipment, they're just trying to impress people, and they probably know very little of anything.
It's just mumbo jumbo bullshit. They're nothing for chip swings.
Yeah, well, like I said, there is technicians that do use that oscilloscope. But like I said, it's really nothing to show anybody. It's just going to show signal and where the signal loses in the radio and the modulation, and that's it. That's all it's for.
Oh, that's all it's for. So, okay, so some guys just trying to pull a funny on driver when they show the TV in front there and the scopy.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's just a screen. It's just an oscilloscope screen.
Can you tell me why they're trying to connect the Peacock watts with the regular bird watts? They're trying to say when you connect these 2 watts, you get the double extended power, like you're trying to really get out there, like, oh my God, look at the swing.
They're trying to do what now?
They're trying to connect the Peacock watts with the bird watts, and they're trying to say that when you put these together watts, you know, that both birdies, you know, when you send them out there, it's gonna go like crazy, man. I don't understand what this bullshit is all about.
Now, what are they doing?
They're trying to tell me, like, when you have the bird watts, right? You know the bird watts. The bird watts?
What are you talking about? Oh, bird watch.
Okay,
yeah,
bird watch. Okay, and the Peacock watch. You know the Peacock watch? There's 2
pickup watch.
There's 2 different watts, okay? There's one's a Peacock, one's a bird watch. Which one's better?
No, the bird watch is what the bird meter shows. And if it's anything else, they turn it into a sideband meter, and it's measuring sideband power instead of AM
so
power.
what's the other? Yeah. What's the other bird? What's the other watch called? The pick watch or something? Peacock.
Yeah, peak watch. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right. Okay. Power, you get it. The Peacock watch and the bird watch. When you connect them together, you're supposed to get double power, right?
You can't connect them together. You're either going to be watching average power, or which is bird watt meter, or you're going to watch sideband meter.
You can't connect them together. Telling me like you can connect them together, like when you put them all together.
You can't connect them together. They're 2 different kind of meters. And one has
a... man. Fuck to that guy, man. Bullshit, man.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, like the Peacock watch and the bird watch, when they fly out the antenna, man, it's like 4,000 birdies, man. They're flying everywhere.
No. The pickup watch is peak watch called SSB sideband watch, and the bird meter measures AM watts, and that's what we're on 19. We're on AM.
Oh, so now we have sideband watts and we have AM watts. Okay.
No, sideband watch is peak watts, and they measure AM power on the sideband meter instead of an AM meter.
That's why they're telling me that you're the best in the country, man, because all these cocksuckers, man, I'm telling you, they're trying to pull a funny on me, man. I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna go bust a nut or something, man. These crazy mother yuckers.
No, just stay away from them. Just when they're on the radio, just blast them on the radio.
They're trying to make me sound like I'm stupid or something, man. They're trying to tell me, you got to do this, you got to do that, all the Peacock watts.
Yeah. You ain't gotta do nothing.
Man,
you don't gotta do nothing, man.
I feel like an idiot right now. I'm sorry I'm asking you all those questions, man, but that's what I'm getting from these guys, man. 4,000 watts, man, sending out the antenna. They're flying all over the place. I was like, Jesus Christ, okay, so how you catch them watts, man? How you catch them then? Oh, Jesus.
No, the question is, what are you using to catch the watts? That's the question. Are you using the antenna on the roof, or are you using, don't even say the other thing. Say, what are you using? You got your antenna.
I don't know what you're using. I would suggest somebody using a net to catch all the watts, because otherwise, how are you going to catch
No. The watts go through the meter, and what they're supposed to use is a dummy antenna called a dummy load.
Dummy.
They're not supposed to run them. they're not supposed to run that antenna to the meter, to the antenna on the roof, because that antenna match is going to be off, and so your meter's going to be off. But see, these people aren't smart enough to figure that out. Don't even tell them about it. Say, what do you have your meter plugged in? Just ask them that question. And then if they don't say dummy load, then they are the dummy.
Oh, God, man, I tell you what, brother. You know what, my friend? I will do this. I will have to really consider, you know, getting one of those radios from you, because you're the only one that so far has explained everything and has told me all the nonsense about these cocksuckers over there trying to pull a bullshit on me, man. The mother yuckers, I'm telling you, man, I'm about to go crazy with this, because when I heard it, I was sitting there holding, man, I about to shit my pants, man. I will poop, shoot it up to the freaking 4,000 watts, man. Crazy mother yuckers, crazy, man. Crazy cocksucker. Yeah, man. So how about this, man? I'm gonna have to get off the phone real quick here. I gotta stop, go put some fuel. I call you maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. We'll sit down. We'll figure out how you can take a payment. I maybe order one from your best radios, man. These cocksuckers, man, they're pissed me off already, man. I can't take this no more, man. All the peacock watts, man, all the birdie watts and all bullshit. Oh,
well,
man.
like I said, I can take a credit card and I can send it to you anytime.
Okay,
like I said,
so you can take
I'm in Ohio.
Where you at?
Huh?
Where you at? You said
What'd you say?
You said you're in Ohio?
Yeah, I'm in Ohio now for about another week, and then I go back to Tennessee after that.
Okay, brother, let me get off the phone. I go get fuel, then I sit down and I call you real nice, me and you finish up everything. And fuck this cocksuckers, man. I'm sorry, man.
Listen. There's only two. Listen, I have a plug-in meter that's made by a CB company, and they have a switch on the meter. You either measure average power or peak power. There's no way you can combine them. It's either one or the other. So if he says he's combining them, ask him what kind of drugs he's on, so he can see it combined, because you cannot combine those two meter readings. The switch is either one way or it's the other. Or you have an AM meter, or you have one with a sideband kit in it. You cannot have both. I never heard that before. That's crazy.
I know, brother.
It's absolutely crazy.
All right, man. I get off right now here, and give me about an hour, so I call you. Okay, man?
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye.